guys, my name is Akudede. Welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, it's lovely to have you. But if you're old, hey boo, it's nice to have you back. So I was cleaning up my fridge last night, and then I came across a couple of vegetables, and I was like, hey, why not cook up some delicious cabbage stew? So in today's video, I'm going to learn how I make my cabbage stew from vegetables I found in my fridge. So if you're interested, let's get to cooking. But before we start, please subscribe to my channel. Click on the subscribe button and the bell so you're notified anytime I upload a new content. So here I found some French beans or some green beans, some carrots, cabbage, some tomatoes, and then some green bell peppers that were turning yellow, orange, or something. I have no idea, but I think it was just getting ripened. So yes, that is what we have. So before I start chopping my vegetables, I make sure I wash them and clean them really well. Sometimes I go in with vinegar or with salt. Okay, so wash them well. And then in this video, I'm showing you how I chopped the vegetables for this cabbage stew. How you chop your vegetables for cabbage stew or vegetable stew really matters. So please watch it and then know exactly how to chop your vegetables for it to come out beautifully in the end. So first I did the tomatoes, I'm doing the French beans now. I'm going to be doing this quickly because it was making the video a bit longer, but bear with me and let's make this stew special, okay? Now I'm going to be chopping my green bell peppers or my multicolored bell peppers. Just make sure that you don't chop them too tiny, otherwise it's all going to get mashed up in the stew and we don't want that. And then to the carrots, I also make sure that they are not too thin, just chunky enough to make the stew delicious and give it a bit of crunch, okay? Because mostly when you chop your carrots too tiny, they just get so soft, and then you can't really enjoy any crunch or texture from it. So now up to the cabbages, I make sure that I chop it quite chunky, because this cabbage stew is supposed to stand out in the stew. So if you make it too thin, it's just going to get lost, or it's just going to be hanging out in the stew just like that with no formula. So make sure it's quite chunky. It will make it look really beautiful. You're going to see in the end. Over here I have some onions, some garlic, ginger, some green scotch bonnet, as well as orange scotch bonnet peppers. I blended them up, and then this is what I have. We're going to set it aside until later. Now, as I was cleaning up my freezer, I came across this chicken breast. So this meal is actually chicken cabbage stew. Okay, and this is a perfect way that you can use your chicken breast as well. Most people don't know how to use their chicken breast, so this is one way that you can use your chicken breast to make something really delicious. So it's very clean. I've cleaned it up nicely, and then I'm cutting it up into bite sizes. Use the quantity you want. This is all I found in my freezer. Yep. So we're going to cut this all up, and then we're going to season it now. I have some chicken bouillon. I'll be listing all the ingredients in the description box, so kindly take a look in the description box, and then you can have a good written up ingredients for you to use. So if you do not have the seasoning that I'm using to season my chicken, you can go ahead and use your favorite seasoning, but make sure that the flavor combination is top notch. Otherwise, your food is going to be flavorless, or your chicken is going to be flavorless. And you know, when there's no flavor in chicken breast, it's quite hard to use or to eat. So please make sure that the flavor combination is perfect, or better, just get what I'm using and use it as well. So now we have mixed all of that and we set it aside. We're going to start the fun part now. It's the cooking time. In my clean pot, I've added some oil and of course some curry powder. I'm going to use this thing to cook up the chicken breast nicely. So when you put your chicken breast in the pan, make sure you spread it evenly, that every part is touching the pot. Okay, so if your pot is too small or your chicken is a lot, just divide it or do it in batches, okay, until everything is nicely cooked. So when you cook one part and it's done, turn it to the other side and cook it as well. After this, we're going to cover this chicken and let it cook for about 6 minutes. You need to make sure that chicken is properly cooked. It's not like beef where you can cook it anyhow and get away with it. No, you can't get away with chicken. You need to make sure it is really cooked, and you notice that the chicken has released its own juices, and that is what we used to cook it. So hey, we have some stock in our stew. Okay, so once we're done cooking the chicken, take everything out, add some more oil that we're going to use to make the stew itself, and then we're going to pour in our onion blend. I know very well you're enjoying this video so far, so give it a thumbs up, okay? And then please click on the subscribe button and subscribe, and let's grow. Also, please share this video and my other videos so other people can see and join this wonderful family as well. So I covered this onion mix and then I made it cook for a bit. After that, I've added some tinned tomatoes, or tomato paste better. This is very little, like you saw. It's just about a tablespoon of tomato paste. This is going to give us some color and it's going to act as a binder for our vegetables. After that, I'm going to add my beautifully cut fresh tomatoes, okay? And then we're going to put it together, mix everything together and cover it to cook. After some time, after about 5 minutes, I open it up and check, give it a quick stir to make sure nothing is sticking on the bottom of your pan. And it's a perfect time for me to add seasoning to the stew: some nutmeg, some chicken stock cubes, some white and black pepper, and some rosemary. Mix all of that together, and then the aromas of the stew is going to be popping. You're going to love this. It's really aromatic and it's so delicious. I've also added some salt, mix everything up together, and we're going to cover this to cook for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I open it up and then give it a quick stir. And anytime you notice that there are oils coming on top of your stew, just know that you are getting there. The stew will be done in no time. So this is the perfect time for us to start introducing our vegetables. I'm going to go in first with the carrots and the French beans because these take longer to cook. So put them in there and then give it a good stir. And then in about 2 minutes, we're going to go ahead and add another batch. So at this point, I noticed the stew is a little bit thick, so I added a little bit of water, about twice what I just added in there, just so the stew can be loose enough to be able to take the vegetables, especially the cabbage, because that is a lot. I've gone ahead to add my green bell peppers, give that a good mix, cover it to cook for about 3 minutes, and then we open it up, give it a nice stir, and this stew is perfect consistency to be able to take the cabbage. So I'm going to be adding my cabbage in batches. I didn't show all of it, so according to how much cabbage you're using, just put them in bits by bits, especially if your cooking pot is not so big, just so you don't spill it all over the place. So mix all of that in there, and then we are going to stir it, give it a nice stir, give it a good taste. If everything is all right, cover it to cook for just a few minutes, and then we are almost done. Guys, this cabbage stew, it is so good, so delicious. I can assure you, you would love it. You can have it with whatever you want. I usually like to have mine with rice or with yam or with ripened plantain. It is so delicious. You can have it with anything, banku, whatever you want. And it's loaded with a lot of vegetables. So yeah, we have all our nutrients in there. And while I was cooking this, my gas got finished, so I had to transfer this and finish it up on my electric stove. Now is the perfect time to add our chicken because this stew is almost done. Add your chicken, give it a good mix. Tell me this isn't looking delicious, appetizing, beautiful. Like, I always want my food to look beautiful. When my food looks good, I'm happy. It makes me enjoy more, and I know all those who are going to eat it will enjoy it as well. So cover this up just for about a minute or two, just for the chicken to infuse into the stew, and then our food is ready. Turn the stove off and then garnish with some beautiful green bell peppers. And look how beautiful. This makes me so happy. It is delicious, tasty, yummy, aromatic, flavorful, everything packed. please guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, kindly subscribe for me and join this beautiful family. Share this video, give this video a thumbs up, and happy Easter to everybody. I'll see you soon in my next video. Till then, be loving and be caring.